Thank you for joining us. I'm Tracy Liu, VP of Channel Sales at ClearlyIP, and I'll be your presenter today. I just joined the ClearlyIP team in June of last year, but I've been in telephony for almost 20 years now, and my career has always been focused on the channel. I'm truly passionate about working with partners and helping them grow. And one of my main goals here at ClearlyIP is to strengthen our partner program and build lasting channel relationships. Since we don't have a direct sales force, our partners are truly at the core of everything we do. We count on you to bring our products to market, and our commitment is to provide the tools, support, and profitability that you need to be successful. So, quick rundown of what we're doing today. We're going to be talking about the ClearlyIP Reseller Advantage and how we can help you drive growth while keeping things simple and profitable. We're going to kick things off with the ClearlyIP Advantage and what makes us stand out, from our innovation to our reliability and the expertise that we bring to the table. Then we'll take a look at our cutting edge solutions portfolio, some of the products and tools that are really moving the needle for partners and customers. After that, we'll shift gears, look at our partner program and growth-oriented partner benefits. And this is where we talk about how we support you and the tools that help you streamline your sales process, how you can drive more revenue, and the real value of working with ClearlyIP. And finally, we'll wrap things up with Q&A. So as we go along, feel free to type your questions into the Q&A chat. We'll make sure to get to them at the end. And we'll also be recording this presentation. So we'll make that recording available to the attendees. All right, let's get started. So who is ClearlyIP? ClearlyIP is a VoIP organization and team of experts that was founded in 2019. Our founders are the original founders and innovators behind a product called FreePBX, which is one of the largest telecom applications in the world. About 85% of our staff is engineering, and our passion is building quality VoIP products, which we've been doing since 2010. We are leaders in telephony, and we're laser focused on delivering cutting-edge solutions that are secure, collaborative, and productive. We're also a growth company, so we're always improving our product set and our partner program, and always looking at intelligent acquisitions to bring more capabilities. What gives us an advantage over the many VoIP companies out there is our legacy of innovation, reliability, and market expertise. We're a global company. We have our corporate offices in Appleton, Wisconsin, and Montreal, Canada, as well as a team of global telecom experts located all over the world. We're spread out across 6 time zones, so every dot that you see here on the screen is one of our employees, but our support is based in the US and Canada. And here's the ClearlyIP product set. Our flagship product is Clearly Cloud, which is a distributed multi-tenant UCaaS platform. It's our main focus, and it generates a ton of growth for us. What makes us different than other UCaaS providers is we also manufacture our own IP desk phones and gateways to go with our platform, as well as others. This really gives us an advantage. These phones and gateways are really built well, and we sell them at great prices exclusively through our partners. So you won't find them flooded on CDW or Amazon. Clearly Anywhere, that's our mobile app. It's a soft phone that runs on top of Clearly Cloud and ComXchange, as well as some FreePBX platforms. Cloud Device Manager is an agnostic device provisioning solution. It's highly integrated with Clearly Cloud, but it also runs independently. And we have over 300 different phone models and brands, and even paging systems. And we recently loaded our gateways into Cloud Device Manager. So really great tool there. ComXchange, that's our hospitality PBX solution. So we're going to drill into that a little bit today. And SIP trunking is how we got started back in the day. It's a very high quality, reliable SIP trunking platform. And then we have some emergency alert solutions like CodeX and Panic Button that I'll talk a little bit about. CodeX is an emergency alert system for schools and other places that need that have that extra security need. And then Panic Button is an emergency alert solution that meets the requirements for Alyssa's Law here in the States, which requires schools to install a panic alarm in every classroom. And then finally, we have SendFax2, our electronic faxing solution. So next, I'm going to give you a high-level intro into each of these products. We're going to start with Clearly Cloud, which is our PBX that we host in the cloud. It's an easy-to-use, fully featured UCaaS solution for seamless team communication. Clearly Cloud is extremely scalable. And we can support anywhere from 2 to all the way to 10,000 seats. So we can meet the needs of any size business. On-site hardware is not required. In fact, a soft phone and mobile app is included with each user. It's also inexpensive, despite being a very robust solution. The pricing is very competitive, it's affordable, and there are flexible terms. And we have tiered pricing that goes down as the user count goes up. So it's designed to grow with your business. It's secure, it's reliable. We have geographically redundant data centers and advanced security protocols to ensure maximum uptime and data protection. And of course, it has an intuitive interface with powerful features. So it's super simple to set up and easy for users to learn. With Clearly Cloud, we have all of the typical features that you would see in a business phone system and more. And everything's included at one price, with the exception of SMS, fax, and Teams integration. There's just little add-ons for that. We have unlimited extensions. We have auto attendance, time-based call routing, really all of the standard features that you would expect in a UCaaS solution. Some of the more unique features are the Clearly Anywhere mobile app and our web-based call panel, and also Clearly Live video conferencing. We also include call queues and kind of light call center features, along with real-time wallboards at no additional cost, which a lot of other vendors charge for. So now I'm going to take you through a few components of Clearly Cloud, starting with our high-performance call panel, which is a communication center for the individual, as well as the end user portal for Clearly Cloud. So it's a complete user management system for voicemail, chat, video conferencing, screen sharing, and more. Call panel has a simple user interface. It gives you visibility into everything going on in your business. So you can choose who you want to view, and you can easily see if they're on a call and how long they've been on that call. You can also click a button to directly call them or chat with them. And if you answer the call from the soft phone, you can drag and drop to transfer a call. And if you have permission, you can do things like listen in on a call that's happening, or whisper or barge. Again, that's permission based. So you can easily change, who you're viewing and how you want them to be displayed. We have a couple of display options. If you have call queues, the call panel gives you complete visibility into those queues. If you have permission, you can see real-time stats for each queue that you're watching, and you can manage the queue members. You can see how many callers are waiting, your average wait time, which agents are available or on a call. And you can also drill in and view specific queues, see active logs, log your agents in and out, and the same permissions that you had before for listen, whisper, or barge, right from within the call panel. And we recently added some reporting for call queues into the call panel, so you don't have to go to the admin. With this tool, you can easily monitor and manage your call queues in real time and historically. So you get a full queue summary and detailed call records, visibility into agent activity, so you know how your team is performing. And you can filter reports by time frame, queue, or agent, which makes it simple to drill down into the data that matters most. If you need to review a specific call, you can quickly play back recordings directly from the panel. As you can see in the example here, we have clear reports showing total calls versus abandoned and answered rates, agent performance, and talk times. And all of this really helps managers quickly identify trends, optimize staffing, and improve the overall customer experience. The call panel is also where each user can go to manage their voicemails and greetings. You can still listen to your voicemail over the phone, of course, but and you can get an email notification and listen to it in your emails with the recording attached. But you can also access your voicemails and change your greetings right here in the call panel. We recently introduced some really cool AI features to our voicemail. So each voicemail comes with an AI transcription that's very accurate, also an AI summary, and a category tag, so you can see at a glance what your voicemail is about. And one of my favorite features for voicemail in Clearly Cloud is our text-to-speech option. You can type a voicemail greeting and then choose from hundreds of voices, and then Clearly Cloud will build your voicemail greeting in the voice that you choose, so you don't have to physically record that greeting. And then you can tweak it, change the speed, pitch, volume gain. And the same goes for all of your IVRs, auto attendance, and announcements. With every Clearly Cloud user, you get a personal audio conference room, and we can set up conference rooms for groups. All of the conference rooms can be managed by users right from the call panel, such as muting attendees or kicking them out. Each user also has access to call details. You can filter by date to find a particular call. And if there's a recording, which you can turn call recording on or off for each user, there's no additional cost for that. If there's a recording, you can play that recording, download it, and then you can call them back and see the call history right from within the call panel. So call recording is a feature that you can either turn on or off for each user, as I mentioned. And then there's ClearlyLive, our video conferencing solution that's also included with our call panel. It's a full video conferencing center for online meetings that looks almost identical to the screen that you're looking at right now. You can share your screen, you can send chats from within the video call, and you can also integrate your calendaring app using a Chrome browser extension. So you can link a ClearlyLive meeting into your meeting invites directly from your calendar app. We also include a desktop soft phone in the call panel where you can dial right from your browser to make a call. It pops up contacts and call history while you're dialing to help you save time. And once you're on a call, you can drag and drop and transfer, and you have all the same features that you have from your desk phone. We also have a full messaging and SMS system integrated with our chat in our call panel. The chat system works similar to Slack or Google Chat, where there are public and private channels, so you can message to a group. There's also direct messaging, and we manage our SMS platform from here. So it's one place to go for all messaging. And you can also do MMS and attach pictures. SMS is something that is just becoming more and more essential for small businesses that have appointments. Businesses like doctors, plumbers, contractors use it to schedule appointments, send reminders, and then gather info from their customers. So adding SMS to the PBX has been a really great solution for our customers. And not to mention, we have a really amazing team that's very experienced with helping customers submit and get their brands and campaigns approved by the carriers. Clearly Anywhere is our mobile app and soft phone for iOS, Android, and desktops. It's included with every Clearly Cloud extension, and it's also compatible with FreePBX and ComXchange. So you can do everything from your desktop right from your mobile phone. So you can make and receive calls, you can check your voicemail, and if you're on Clearly Cloud, you can see everything in the call panel from your mobile app. It's very easy to set up. All you do is just go to the Google Play or Apple Store and take a pic and download the app, ClearlyLive, and take a picture of the QR code. Sorry, not ClearlyLive, Clearly Anywhere, and take a picture of the QR code in the call panel, and then you're ready to go. For companies that are using Microsoft Teams, we launched an integration last year that has been very successful. It allows users to connect their Teams client to Clearly Cloud, and they never have to leave their Teams interface to make and receive calls. And they even can be a part of a queue and receive queue calls as an agent from Clearly Cloud. The Teams software, it registers to Clearly Cloud like any other endpoint. So those users now have call handling, access to voicemail, call recording, advanced call routing, and Clearly Cloud's analytics and reporting features. Now let's talk about some other integrations for Clearly Cloud. I already mentioned our Microsoft Teams integration and our AI-powered voicemail transcription. We recently launched a few new integrations. Zoho CRM, we've had up for almost a year now, which we use internally. This integration allows you to click to dial on contacts within Zoho, and for each inbound or outbound call, it displays a pop-up. So it allows you to type notes and save them under the record in Zoho. Next CRM integration we are doing is Salesforce. I believe it's already in beta, but we'd love to hear from you on what CRM integrations you would like to see. So feel free to send us that feedback in the Q&A. We've also integrated with Spoke, Webhook, and Zapier, which are user-friendly interfaces for creating custom integrations. Webhook and Zapier are kind of like marketplaces for integrations, and Spoke is our own interface that allows you to connect with both of them. So they allow you to integrate Clearly Cloud with other CRMs and tools like ChatGPT. Let's talk AI. AI is a really hot topic these days. It's transforming how we work, serve, how we interact with our customers. And it's also setting some new standards for improving efficiency and customer experiences while helping to reduce operational costs. So I wanted to give you a sneak preview of some of the exciting AI innovations we're working on behind the scenes. And we are very excited to share that our first AI product, the AI Virtual Receptionist, is almost ready to launch. We're very close to launching it. We've had a nationwide dental company with hundreds of locations using it for over 10 months already. It's designed to reduce the amount of calls going to that live person so you can free up their time for higher value work. So instead of a traditional IVR, we replace that with conversational AI to answer common questions like business hours and directions, identify caller intent, and route those calls efficiently while delivering a smooth customer experience. Soon after that, we'll be working on an AI healthcare assistant and hospitality AI concierge. The healthcare assistant is designed to streamline patient interactions. It'll manage appointment scheduling, answer questions about insurance and procedures, and ensure privacy with HIPAA compliance. The goal is to improve patient care and reduce wait times while keeping sensitive data secure. And finally, we have the AI hospitality concierge. This will enhance guest experience by automating some front desk functions like managing check-ins, handling personalized services like reservations or room service. Maybe you want to call down from the room to order some food from the restaurant, or you need somebody to come up and look at your thermostat. All of that could be done through the AI hospitality concierge. So what sets ClearlyIP AI integration apart is not just our affordability, but we have a GUI that you can use to manage your AI receptionist. And we're committed to more than just functionality. So we focus on creating truly natural human-like interactions. A lot of the AIs out there, you have to wait until they finish speaking. Our AI is interruptible and it has natural response times. So we actually had to slow it down a bit because it was too fast. If a caller calls in speaking really slowly, the AI adapts and matches to the cadence of the caller, and it knows when to pause or listen. You can also add personalization, like choosing a personality for your AI assistant. So maybe you want them to be more professional or more bubbly, depending on your business. You can choose a personality and a name for your AI receptionist. We adapt tone, emotional intelligence. We use varied phrasing, and we can maintain context to reference earlier topics. We're dedicated to refining every nuance to ensure a seamless and engaging experience. And we're really excited about our AI virtual receptionist. Can't wait to share this integration with you soon. Okay, next is a quick overview of ComXchange. ComXchange checks every box from emergency notifications all the way to call accounting. And it has a ton of features, but it has simple licensing and tight integration with hotel PMS systems. So it's very flexible. You can deploy it in the cloud, on premise, or you can have best of both worlds with a hybrid model where, it's hosted, but you have a local controller on site as well. And we're also compliant with 911, emergency notification, and dispatch protocols. And of course, we have a simple and intuitive management interface that's designed for ease of use. ComXchange has been on the market for over 10 years. And through all these years, we've been enhancing, improving, and adding new hotel features to our platform. In fact, we're recognized by all of these brands, and we're trusted by all of these brands that you see. Our expertise allows us to deliver tailored communication solutions for a wide range of hotels. We have everything from small boutique hotels all the way up to resort properties with thousands of rooms, all being served on ComXchange. Like I said, we're in every single one of these hotel chains that you see here. And we're proud to say that we are certified with Hilton now. So we're one of a few vendors, just 3 vendors that are certified with Hilton and can be installed in a Hilton worldwide. Ironically, we had to remove Hilton from this list because they won't let us use their logo in our marketing. But that's something that we are actively doing is working with Hilton partners. So we're in some of the largest brands across the country, and we have over 2,000 hotels serving over 400,000 rooms. ComXchange integrates with the majority of the hotel PMS systems, as well as Tiger TMS and Comtrol, which are both hospitality integration companies that have hundreds of integrations with PMS. And we can support multiple PMS systems within the same PBX for dual or triple brand properties. So within our PBX, we can assign different PMS systems to different guests. And we can connect to the PMS using an IP address or serial port. And our support team is here to help and ensure that each integration works seamlessly. We've also developed hotel specialized apps for ComXchange that can be added to an IP phone at the front desk, like the guest wake up app and the guest management app. So if the PMS system goes down, the front desk can still manage guest rooms, check-ins and check-outs, and schedule wake-up calls. These hotel apps run on ClearlyIP phones as well as some other third-party phones. If the PMS system goes down, ComXchange also has a hotel dashboard, so you can manage those check-ins, class of service, and wake-up calls from a computer rather than a phone. And we have text messaging and SMS integrated with ComXchange as well. You can send and receive text through a user control panel, which has a chat room interface, or through Clearly Anywhere mobile app, which most customers prefer to use. SMS, it's a great tool for the front desk or concierge to communicate with guests, help them make reservations, or communicate when a room is ready. It's also a convenient way for guests to ask for more towels or other room service needs. Guests really like this feature, and it really improves that guest experience. ComXchange can be hosted, but we also manufacture our own controllers that are used in on-premise and hybrid deployments. So these 1U rack mountable controllers are powerful. They can scale all the way up to 3,000 extensions, and they're sized to be as economical as possible. We use best-in-class hardware with quad-core processors, solid-state drives, and gigabit network ports. And each controller, like any of our phones and gateways, comes with a 2-year warranty out of the box with an option to increase it to 5 years. Most importantly, ComXchange does not require multiple servers to be able to work, right? We have all of the features built into a single server. Hotels often have high volumes of analog phones in the guest rooms. So we also manufacture our own FXS gateways that scale anywhere from 2 to 96 ports to integrate with the analog phones. We have modular and non-modular FXS gateways, as well as a 2-port T1 PRI gateway. And all of our gateways work seamlessly with ComXchange, but they also integrate with other systems, and they come with a 2-year warranty out of the box like all of our hardware. There's also an option to increase that to 5 years. All right, so now I'm going to introduce some other VoIP products from ClearlyIP that can be used with ComXchange and other products. They're all open standards based and compatible with a variety of different environments and PBX solutions, just like our gateways. So SIP trunking was one of the first products that we rolled out. Our SIP trunks are resilient, they're high quality and fully geo-redundant. We support everything you would expect, like local, toll-free, international, SMS, and advanced E911 integration. We offer 2 types. We have metered and subscription call paths. With our metered call paths, you just pay for the usage. You can have hundreds of paths, but you're only paying by the minute. And then with our subscription call paths, you pay for the number of concurrent call paths you need, and you have 3,000 minutes pooled for each call path. So you can mix and match these metered and call path trunks to save money. And we have a special feature for broadcast industry. In fact, we have a lot of broadcast customers. We work with all the major ones, and we're able to meet the needs of that broadcast industry with DID level choking. So they have their contest lines where they're giving away, like, houses and cars and concert tickets, and those contest lines can get flooded with hundreds of calls at the same time. So that can sometimes take down a PBX or an entire network, right? So we're able to restrict those calls at a DID level and manage those contest lines as well as their other business office needs. Again, everything we do is open standards, so our SIP trunks can integrate with any platform. And we also include a self-service portal where you can order your SIP trunk, choose your DIDs on the fly, and use them almost immediately. Our Cloud Device Manager is a system-agnostic device provisioning tool. And from one place, you can manage all of your customers' accounts and devices, and you can create templates and push out new firmware. It's very easy to use. It's a very intuitive interface, and you can manage over 300 different models of VoIP phones and devices, including our paging systems and our gateways now, and of course, our IP phones and other IP phones as well that you see here on the slide. You can map and customize every button. You can push out configurations, and all of the communications encrypted, so it's highly secure. People who have nothing to do with Clearly Cloud use this platform to manage their devices and firmware, and it's often used with FreePBX. We do include Cloud Device Manager with every Clearly Cloud instance, and it's tightly integrated. So if you're using ClearlyIP phones with Cloud Device Manager, you can do it with zero-touch provisioning, meaning you don't have to take the phone out of the box to provision it. But again, you can use CDM with any system that you might be selling. CodeX. This is a mass alert system. It works with ComXchange and FreePBX and is now included with ComXchange at no additional cost. So for those hotels that need a solution to, for those emergencies, this is a solution that's designed for organizations that need to mark areas and rooms in a building or on a property as safe or unsafe during an emergency. And you can see the real-time status of who has checked in or checked out. So you can have the system send out calls, or you can have people dial in to mark themselves as safe or unsafe. And then depending on the type of emergency, you might have an evacuation or a lockdown going on. Depending on that type of emergency, you can play pre-recorded or live announcements to give people instructions on what to do. And then there's a dashboard where all of the check-ins are showing as safe or unsafe. If there's an area where there's nobody to call in, like an area where they don't have phones, then you can have a camera system deployed. And this is our own line of IP desk phones that we manufacture. These phones are tightly integrated with Clearly Cloud and ComXchange, but they're also compatible with other VoIP systems. Our desk phones all come with dual gigabit ports and colored screens. They're sleek, they look great, and they're plug and play. If you're ever using our Cloud Device Manager, you have zero-touch provisioning with these phones, so you don't have to take the phone out of the box to provision it, and you can ship it straight to the customer. We have everything from a basic phone on the very right, the 230, to our most popular phone for general office use, the 250, to a manager phone like the 270. All the phones from the 270 and up have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled. And then the 280, 290, and 291 are Android-powered smartphones for executives and receptionists. The 291 is our newest smartphone. It comes with a cordless handset and a built-in HD camera. So for hospitality, we often see the 250, 270, and 280 being sold. If the receptionist wants tactile keys, we also make an expansion set down on the bottom left there. And we have a USB panic button that works just with our phones. Okay, so this is something that's unique to ClearlyIP phones. This plugs into the USB port on the back of the phone. If somebody presses this button, nothing changes on the phone because we don't want to alert anybody that you've pressed a panic button, but calls go out to the world, and you can either ring an extension or a group of extensions, and we turn off echo cancellation and bump the mic up to the highest volume so people can listen in, and you can hear everything that's going on during that emergency situation. We can also program a panic button on one of the phones themselves, like as a button on the phone. But this panic button is a physical panic button that's a little bit more discreet because you can put it under a desk or under a counter. And we have other accessories like our USB camera, EHS adapter, and Wi-Fi Bluetooth dongle. Some of the other features that the phones come with are HD voice support, 5-way conferencing, and a built-in VPN client. And of course, like all of our hardware, it comes with a 2-year warranty rather than the standard 1-year warranty, but you can extend that to 5 years. And again, these phones are tightly integrated with Clearly Cloud and ComXchange, but they also work with other VoIP systems. And we sell these phones directly to our partners at great prices with good margins. So this is another thing that's unique to our partner program that sets us apart from other vendors. We offer branding at a pretty low cost. A lot of times when you want to do branding, it's a high minimum order quantity, or you have to have a lot of volume, right? So we offer branding on most of our phones, expansion module, and some of our appliances. So you can put your logo on the front of the phone so your customers always know who to call. Branding your phones can allow you to reduce price competition and keep your prices where you set them. So when they're shopping around on the phone, they see your logo, right? It's also popular with end users like banks, financial institutions, and tech companies, really any business that wants to standardize and promote their brand in a workplace. The one-time setup cost is low, and the minimum order quantity is only 10. And it helps our partners reduce price competition because their partners see their company name and logo on the phone instead of the phone manufacturer. 911 compliance and emergency protocols are very important for many companies these days, and everyone's trying to ensure safety and avoid those penalties, right? So all of our solutions are compliant with Carey's Law, which is where you have to dial 911 without dialing a 9 first, and also compliant with Ray-Bombs Act, which requires first responders have accurate location information to quickly reach that 911 caller. So we have support for dispatchable locations built into our PBX interfaces, and we do not require a DID for each dispatchable location, which helps reduce the cost. For Alyssa's Law, which requires schools to have that panic button, we have the ability to program that panic button directly on the phone or that physical panic button that I showed you. So I already mentioned CodeX. That's another great product for emergency notifications that works really well with FreePBX and ComXchange. And then there's SendFax2, our virtual faxing solution. So you can send a fax from virtually anywhere on any device. So it's inbound and outbound. We do fax to email, email to fax, and fax to analog machine, and fax to print. So you can fax from a mobile printer or even a multifunction printer. It's super easy to set up. It's highly reliable, and you get reports that tell you when that fax is completed and goes through. So we have low volume and high volume subscriptions, and you only need a fax subscription for each concurrent fax path. So we do not charge per page, per user, or per group. And then for those that want to keep their fax machines, we do offer a small fax appliance that can connect up to 2 fax machines. All right, this is the last product I'm going to get into. We have our ClearlyIP VoIP failover gateway, which is a Swiss Army knife of gateways. 2 main applications are using it as a failover solution and POTS line replacement. Hosted PBX is great, but you are reliant on your internet connection. So if you have Clearly Cloud or any other cloud-based UCaaS solution, the ClearlyIP failover gateway allows you to maintain calling for your customers in the event of an internet outage. If the internet goes out, it establishes a separate SIP trunk over 4G to provide connectivity. If that first registration fails, the phones will have a secondary registration to the failover gateway. So that protects your voice operations during an internet outage and reduces the overall risk with having a cloud solution. Another really useful application for the VoIP failover gateway is as a POTS replacement solution. So this gateway actually has 6 FXS and 2 FXO ports in it. And a lot of businesses are still paying for expensive copper analog lines so they can maintain analog devices like fire alarms, elevators, and security panels. So companies can save money by replacing their current analog service with SIP. And if anything happens to the internet, the SIP trunk fails over to 4G to maintain a secure and redundant path. So they can transition from expensive copper phone lines without sacrificing reliability. It's a low-cost solution with really powerful features. All right, so that's all of the products that we have here at ClearlyIP that are really moving the needle for our partners. Next, I want to shift gears and I want to talk about how partnering with ClearlyIP can help your business with growth and can really give you an advantage. So whether you're considering adding voice to your portfolio or you're just getting started or you're a seasoned agent, reseller, integrator, or MSP, we offer different partnership models so you can engage in a way that best fits your business strategy. And our partner program has lots of tools and benefits that are designed to streamline your sales process and drive growth. So let's get into that a little bit. Here are just some of the growth-oriented tools and benefits in our partner program. Each partner will have a dedicated account manager that provides a tailored onboarding and schedules one-on-one training and product intros for any of the products that you're interested in. We also have ongoing monthly training sessions and educational webinars. After that, your dedicated account manager can assist with quoting, product demos, customer calls, and closing deals. And you'll have access to our support team that's best in class. We have a knowledge base, and our partner portal is loaded with sales and marketing tools. So each of these tools, like our reseller and agent branding, or our self-service portal, or our tiered pricing, were created with the intention of helping our partners build their brand and save time and win more deals. So this is our partner portal. It's also our customer portal, and it has everything that you need to grow your business with us. From one place, you have tools to manage your customers, You can log into their systems, add more trunks, DIDs, extensions, and you can manage your quotes, your porting requests. You can check to see if numbers are portable, and you can also open support tickets. So I'm just going to show you a few of these tools, starting with our quote tool. So we introduced this new online quoting tool in October of last year to make it easier and faster to quote ClearlyIP products. Each partner has a dashboard, so you can see all of your quotes in one place, and you can create quotes for multiple products like Clearly Cloud, ComXchange, faxing, SIP trunking. Your quotes save in the dashboard, but you can view, edit, clone, or resend those quotes. For agents, the customers get an email with a nice proposal that includes a letter from Tony, our CEO, some info on ClearlyIP and the product and their quote. And there's also a link to help for them to accept that quote and put in, and it requests a payment method from them. So that then notifies you, once they accept the quote, you get a notification, so does your account manager, to place the order. So that streamlines your quoting process, because what we do when they accept the quote is we also create that customer account under you. So you can just log in and place their order for them. We try to give our partners as many tools as possible to self-manage, so you don't have to wait on us to help you with a quote or place an order. So that's why we introduced our intuitive self-service portal. So this makes it really quick and easy to place an order for our services. It takes you through a wizard. You just select your product, and it walks you through things like your plan selection, your number selection, emergency services, and it keeps a running total of the costs on the right-hand side. Then at the end, you check out using the payment method that the customer submitted, and you can place the order. Once you place that order, you can access the PBX or the SIP trunk that you ordered immediately and begin configuration. So it just takes about a minute or two for us to spin up that new PBX or SIP trunk. It's an automated process, and you get to access it right away. A lot of other vendors sometimes will have, a process that's more manual, where you have to wait for them to spin up your system and then send you the credentials. Ours is all automated. Under partner resources, you have access to some really great sales and marketing tools that will help you sell and market our products. So we have a lot of co-brandable stuff. So co-brandable brochures, co-brandable presentations where you can add in your own logo. And then we also have a ton of product images and data sheets. We have our latest price lists, logos, and there's a partner badge that includes backlinks to help drive more traffic to your website. The ClearlyIP knowledge base has a ton of technical information. It has documentation, user guides, and configuration guides for all of our products. And from here, you can also create a ticket or submit a feature request. The partner realm, the Clearly Cloud partner realm, this is a place where for both agents and resellers that are offering Clearly Cloud, each partner has their own centralized central management interface. So you have a single pane of control that gives you access to all of your clients' systems, and you can view all of the DIDs and call details across all of your customers. There's even partner branding, so you can add your company logo and fav icon to the realm, and it gets displayed on the client admin site, as well as a unique URL for your company. In the realm, you have the ability to add pinned company links for customers to access quickly. And then if you click on clients, you'll be able to see all of your clients across the board and log into their systems through this realm. You can also see DIDs across all your clients or users across all your clients. Another benefit of partnering with ClearlyIP is our dedication to open architecture. So all of our products are built with open architecture and open standards so that we have compatibility with a wide range of IT environments and products. So, we support interoperability, which enables different systems, devices, and software to work together smoothly, so organizations can choose the best solutions from multiple vendors and avoid locking in with one provider. Open systems are also easier to scale as businesses grow, so you can add more components or expand functionality without having to overhaul the entire system. And you can reduce costs by integrating with existing infrastructure, saving on complete system replacements. Systems designed with open architecture are also future-proof, so you can adopt new technologies and standards as they emerge, as well as tailor solutions and customize systems without being constrained by proprietary limitations. So we're very proud of being an open standards organization. And we believe that open standards reduces complexity, it saves time, and it lowers costs, while giving our customers and partners the freedom to choose the services and tools that best fit their needs. So another benefit of our partner program is our competitive pricing. For Clearly Cloud, we have tiered pricing. So the cost per user goes down when the terms go up. When the terms and the user count goes up. We even offer lower costs on phone rentals with 60-month contracts. And we have special pricing for nonprofits. We have wholesale pricing for resellers as low as $5 a seat. And we have ComXchange hosted as low as $2 a seat. We also just got our products approved and certified with GSA. So GSA contracts, selling to the federal government or selling to schools, things like that. We also have competitive discounts because we don't like to lose. But because we don't require you to purchase through master agents and distributors, our partners are able to maintain excellent commissions and margins, including a 3 times MRR spiff on all 36 and 60-month contracts, 1 times MRR on a 12-month. But this is not offered as a temporary spiff like a lot of vendors do. This is written into your agent contract. And speaking of agents versus resellers, our partner program encompasses both agents and resellers. Really what separates them is their billing responsibilities. So as agents, we have a direct agent program for agents instead of requiring you to go through master agents. ClearlyIP agents have access to monthly and quarterly incentives and spiffs and earn evergreen commissions on our services without having to purchase or hold inventory. So that means that ClearlyIP manages the billing, tax collection, and FCC compliance. Agents do have the ability to add pass-through charges and services to their clients through our billing. Resellers, on the other hand, purchase direct from us rather than having a distributor as well, but they purchase products and services at a discounted rate and then resell them to their customers. So resellers have the flexibility to control their pricing, set their own margins, but they are also responsible for billing, tax collection, and FCC compliance. That's because resellers of voice services are considered telecommunications service providers by law, and they have more responsibility. So our partner contract pretty much encompasses both, because you can be both an agent for services and a reseller for hardware. We are thrilled about the explosive growth in our partner program over the last few years. We've seen consistent double-digit growth year over year from our partners. And last year, our agent revenue grew by 170%. Some of the reasons why agents are thriving in our program: first, we have higher margins due to our direct agent program. Last year, we introduced pass-through commissions where agents can add their own recurring services into the customer's monthly bill. And our pass-through model has already driven a 300% increase in additional earnings for our agents. Another reason they're thriving is because you have the ability to offer a wide range of products now to fit different customer needs. We are a one-stop shop for PBX, UCaaS, SIP trunks, phones, gateways, and more. And we excel in many verticals like SMB, enterprise, hospitality, healthcare, broadcast, nonprofit, education, and government. And the main reason that I believe our partners are successful and growing is because you're supported by a team that genuinely cares about you and your customers. So we prioritize our customers as much as you do. And, like I said, I just joined this team back in June, and I continue to be impressed with the team. It's refreshing to work with a team that is so customer centric. So we have amazing support, dedicated account managers, and a very experienced support team. So we have, our support team, for instance, for ComXchange is completely separate from our support team for Clearly Cloud. So our ComXchange support team is focused and experienced in hospitality. We also give you direct access to our leadership and all the tools and resources to help you grow. So we're committed to being with you every step of the way and providing fantastic support even after the sale. So at this point, if you're ready to join our partner program or just want to have a call to learn more, feel free to reach out to us. You can also fill out a form on our website. You just go and click the link for partner program at the top. And once you receive the request, we'll have someone reach out. All right, so at this point, I'd like to jump over to Q&A and see if there are any questions there. So what would be required in order to use the mobile soft phone outside or while traveling abroad? So Clearly Anywhere soft phone on Clearly Cloud can be utilized anywhere. Requirements are that you just need network connectivity. So it either connects over Wi-Fi or over like 4G or 5G. So we just need to be connected and be able to reach that PBX hosted in the data center. Can you confirm if you offer Wi-Fi phones properly as part of your product portfolio? Yeah, several of our phones have Wi-Fi. So not all of them, like the 230 and the 250 don't have Wi-Fi built in, but the rest of them all have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Is there an ongoing support cost with ComXchange? Not if you're on cloud, but if you are on-prem, there is a yearly software assurance. The first year is included, and then we sell 1, 2, 3, and 4 years of software assurance at a discount. Obviously, the more years you purchase, the lower the cost. But a good thing to note is that we're actually doing a promo right now for software assurance for ComXchange. So if you purchase our SIP trunks, as long as you have our SIP trunks, you can get free software assurance for ComXchange. There's a promo going on. You need a certain number of SIP trunks. I believe it's the ratio is 15 to 1. So 1 SIP trunk for every 15 extensions. Can we get access to a Clearly Cloud demo system? Yes. Yes, every agent and reseller is eligible for their own NFR system with 2 extensions and DIDs. Are resellers in a country exclusive or not? No, we do not have exclusive resellers in different countries today. How hard is it to migrate current customers from FreePBX to these systems? So I guess it depends on which system that you are talking about, but I mean, really, it's easy because the systems are intuitive, but you do need to rebuild the system in Clearly Cloud or ComXchange if you're going to migrate. How often do you pay commissions? We pay commissions monthly. How can I learn more about ComXchange? Yes, we can provide an overview or demo of ComXchange at any time. Again, just reach out to us at sales@clearlyip.com or directly out to Musio, and we can schedule some time. Are there different term lengths for Clearly Cloud? Yes, so we have month-to-month, 12-month, 36, and 60-month. The longer the term, the lower the monthly price. And at 60 months, we do include a free, we do have lower costs for rental phones. When is the AI receptionist coming out? Good question. Hopefully next month. Not exactly sure, but it is very soon. If you have a customer that's interested, we do have pre-release for certain customers. So let your account manager know, and we can contact you with priority when it's ready. How long does it take from when I place an order to when I can configure a system? Literally just a few minutes. Our self-service portal is automated. So you place your order, you choose your DIDs, and almost immediately the DIDs become available. If it's a PBX, we assign the extensions into your system, and we also pull those DIDs into your system. So all you have to do is point the DIDs at where you want it to go. So any DIDs in the system that you choose will become available within minutes, so you can start using it right away. Does your failover gateway have to be used with Clearly Cloud? No. Actually, our failover gateway can be used with any cloud PBX, but you just have to have a SIP trunk with us in order to rent the gateway. What if I'm not sure if I should be a reseller or agent? Well, I recommend that you start off as an agent while you take the time to understand the work and the requirements of the FCC to become a reseller, because the FCC is introducing a lot more rules and restrictions, and they're really starting to crack down on those rules. So you can talk to us about what those rules look like. Are there any minimum purchase requirements to being a partner? So no, we have no hardware purchase commitments at our gold partner level. We do have a $1,000 monthly billing target for agents, but as long as you're active, we don't really enforce it. We just want you to be active and engaged. Do your cloud PBX and SIP trunks work in Canada? Yes. So we do. Our cloud PBX, we actually have separate data centers in Canada. We can bill in Canadian dollars. And yeah, our SIP trunks work very well in Canada. Buenas tardes. La solución está en español o en inglés. Tenemos muchos idiomas compatibles. I'm sorry. Español, francés, y muchos más. Sorry, we do not have a presentation in Spanish yet, but I bet that Musio and I could work on that. Okay, so if that's it, I just want to thank everybody for their time today. I know that you guys have very busy schedules, so I really appreciate the time coming to learn about ClearlyIP, our products, and our partner program. Thank you.